I have a message for you. They're dark times and we need to do something. And I have an idea what we can do in this area. You people, not just me, I need help. One person is useful, but a group of people are just great. And Elizabeth has talked about, and Emily, saying Greens have the answer. Greens know what to do, but we have a big handicap, electoral reform. We've got to get rid of it. It just doesn't work. It's antiquated. Do you know when it was started? The Middle Ages. The Middle Ages in England, when the elite of the elite could vote. That was all. Heaven forbid, not women. And it's continued to this day. And it's still there in some of the ex-colonies and countries that Britain was connected with. The US, Canada, I think still India, and some of the smaller places like Bermuda and Singapore. It's time we all changed. And if we're going to change, I think we've got to get people aware of what is happening with proportional representation and what we can do if we can change that. So, oh, we've got the votes already. In our present system, we get a false majority. You can see there on the left that the Progressive Conservatives got 43% of the vote, but they end up with 64.5% of the seats. And look at the Greens on the left, 4.8%. They get 1.6%, sorry, 1.6% of the vote. It isn't fair, is it? And it's holding us back. And if we want to do something in Parliament, admittedly, Elizabeth does an incredible job. One voice makes a big difference. But imagine if we were an official party with 12 members. We need 12 members to be official. And then we get extra space, all sorts of advantages, some money added to it. Yeah, it's really important that we get 12 members of Parliament. The most we've ever had is 3, and it was a tragic situation last time when we lost Mike Morris. But as you all know, it was strategic voting. And we're lucky we've still got a Green, aren't we? Especially such a strong voice in Parliament. So wipe out this system. It's no good. But people have to know that it's not working. And they have to know what the alternative is. Could we have the next vote, Helena? This is in BC. In BC, we've never really had we've only had one true majority in many, many years. It's usually a false majority, as we call it. You can see again the number of votes translating into seats. Very, very unfair. If we had proportional representation, there are different ways that we can do it. But the simplest, I guess, is the ranked ballot. And we use that for all the Green votes. If you're voting for federal council at the moment, you've got just the candidates and you vote 1, 2, or whatever, and you grade them, or you don't grade them. I didn't grade them. I just voted for the person that I really wanted. I didn't give a vote to the number 2. I just put number 1 and left it at that. So there is a choice there too. So there is an advantage to first past the post. It's easy to understand and it's easy to count. But apart from that, I think it's useless. The disadvantage is it's not democratic because not every vote counts and it turns people off. If they don't feel that their voice is being heard, that their vote is useful, why bother going? And it's been proven that in countries with proportional representation, the percentage goes up about 7%. 7% more people vote. They feel that it's worthwhile going to the polling booth and casting their vote. So false majorities can form government with less than 50% of the popular vote. That's hardly unfair. And that's only the people that are voting, not even those that don't go out to vote. So they're not representing that many people in the country. And the situation also it creates a two-party system, and that creates partisanship. That's why you see people at question period shouting insults across the floor, acting in a stupid way. If it was under proportional representation, like New Zealand, Australia, the Nordic countries, Finland, they're reasonable, sensible people that get down and have discussions. They share ideas and they come to better outcomes. So that's what we want. Cooperation. It's a dangerous time we're in. We need to all work together. They're not going to work together with first past the post. It's impossible. It's too partisan. It's also very useful for lobbyists. Lobbyists love a two-party system because it's so much easier for them to contact the MPs. What else is there? And of course, two-party systems lead to strategic voting. It's not fair when you've got to party that you don't really want, but you've got to vote that way in order to keep a party out that you're scared of. It doesn't work. It's not fair. So my suggestion is that we get out the message. And to get out the message in SGI, and we can move beyond SGI, but to start with, I'm going to start going door to door with a petition. The petition is useful. It helps you to knock on the door. You know, you've got a reason to go. Sign this petition for proportional representation. And when people don't know what it's about, we can discuss it. And I'm involved in a group at the moment, I think it's in Ontario, where they're creating some simplified literature to explain the system. So if you come out with me, you'll have these cards that you can hand to people. You don't need to know a lot about all the different systems of proportional representation. Come and meet with me. I'll show you some films. We'll talk about how we're going to discuss it with people and make a nice connection on the doorstep. We'll have a coffee first and then fan out. Anybody who's new can go with a seasoned canvasser. And that keeps us alive in SGI. People will see, oh, the Greens are still working. They're not just concerned about getting a vote at the election. They're involved in between the elections. And we are, and we want to be. And we've got to protect our democracy. So I'm asking you, if you're willing to join with me and go door knocking to promote a much better system that's going to save our democracy too, I hope you'll let me know about it. Yes.
You're going to mention the results of the latest provincial committee that went around. I believe it was 93% said they were in favor of supporting that.
Yeah. People are in favor, but a lot of people don't really understand it. And you're not going to vote for something unless you understand it. And that's why I want to go door to door. And it's not just in SGI. I'm on an EDA across the country with Alison Lamb, who's a wonderful person. And I brought this up with other people on the committee that meets every Thursday. And there are other people who are keen to do it in their areas. Well, imagine if we get all these petitions across Canada and we're sending them into Parliament. Parliament might get the idea. And also the Saanich South provincial people are also interested in doing it. So if we started here, it can move into other areas. So is there anybody who's willing to protect democracy, build democracy? Elizabeth, I know you do. But we need more. It's no good complaining. We have to act. And the time now, we don't have much time. We've got to get with it. We've got to do something. Things are not good, are they? They're really miserable. It's a very dangerous time. And if you're concerned about it, and if you're concerned about your kids and your grandkids, well, then you'd better get off your butts and do something. So I encourage you to join me. Thank you.